I apologise for my hair and my face, and I also apologise for the fact that this video is not going anywhere. I don't really know what's wrong, but I know there's something wrong. I haven't been right for quite a while now, and it has been since I went through quite a bad breakup, which I'm not going to talk about because that's not fair on the other person in the breakup. I just keep thinking about how weird sadness is and how everyone gets sad, but people get different kinds of sad. Like, when I'm sad, I either want to curl up in my bed and cry, or I want to do things like this. Like, I don't think I'm sad right now, but there's something different about me to normal, and it's not a good kind of different. I go a long time without talking about things that make me sad, without mentioning them, and I seem to think that they'll go away, even though I know that they won't. And I'm in this vicious cycle for up to 3 months, and then I have a day, maybe 2 days tops, where I just explode, and I am an emotional wreck. I think everyone hates me, I get really emotional, I despise myself, I become self-destructive, it's horrible, and I genuinely get scared of myself. I don't know, but I don't trust myself at all. Like, for 2-ish years I was straight edge. If you don't know what that is, that's where you don't do any kind of drinking alcohol or drugs, or even like drugs as in like painkillers or antihistamine or anything like that, and no like promiscuous sex, like sex before any kind of relationship. And I went 2 years doing that. It wasn't a hard thing for me to do because it was something that I would have done even if straight edge wasn't a thing. It was just who I was. And then, but recently I've been very different. Like, I've been using drinking, alcohol, tablets, not actual sex, but like sexting and things like that as a form of self-destruction, because when I'm in a place where I'm not feeling too great, my brain gets really irrational and I just press the destroy button and I try and do whatever I can to hurt myself. And that scares me. I don't want to be in that place. I want to be in a good place. I want to be where I was last year, and I am kind of scared of the future because from last, say, July to December time, I was in a really good place. I had a good group of friends, I was pretty close with my family. I was just coming to terms with the fact that people might actually like me for me, and I was in a really great place. But literally, one person fell out with another person, and then all of my friend group fell apart, and that sucks. It's not nice to see the people that you love being torn away from you, basically. And it's the same with breakups, but to a more extent. Like, I don't want to give too much away about my personal life and all that, but I want to talk about my feelings and how it made me feel. And it just made me feel fucking worthless. Like, I feel like everything I love is being ripped away from me, and that really fucking hurts. Like, what I thought was mine isn't mine anymore. And I was talking to my friend Frank outside a gig at one point in Kingston because I got a bit emotional, and Frank was like, "Yo, what's wrong? Talk to me." And I can remember one of the things I said was that I was scared of going through the breakup process because I was scared of not being with the person that I was with, because I thought that I was going to be with this person for the rest of my life. And when that realisation hit me that I wasn't, that scared me. So I was trying to go to like major extents to make sure that I would be with this person forever, even though I knew that I wouldn't, because yeah, I was in love and I still am, but I'm coming to terms with the fact that I can't be with that person anymore and they don't want to be with me, and I don't think I want to be with them anymore. And even after we broke up, I was still scared of breaking up with them, even though it had already happened. So I was in a phase of denial for so long, but I think I'm out of the denial stage now and I'm not scared anymore. I'm just not in a very good place at the moment, and I just think like if I look back on myself like 5 years ago, I would never think of myself being in the place I'm in now at this point in my life. Like, I thought I was going to be like one of those teenagers that gets drunk, goes to parties. Like, yeah, I enjoy things like that, but I'm not popular. I'm just, I don't know, I'm just myself. And that's something that I value, but I'm kind of scared of where I'm going to be in the next 5 years or something, because I don't want to grow up. I want to stay how I am now. Like, I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with being the age I am, because I can feel responsible and independent, but I still, to an extent, have the innocency of a child. But I can literally feel that fading, and I can feel that I'm not the person I used to be. I'm not the person I was in year 7 when I was the little nerdy girl that used to draw SpongeBob at the back of the class, and I'm not who I was in year 9 when I used to dance around the streets wearing trilby hats and going to parties and thinking I was all cool. I don't have that anymore. And I remember going out to places like London and that being fun and exciting and magical, but now it's just another thing. Like, it's quite boring for me, really, and that's terrifying. Like, I rarely feel excitement anymore, and that really scares me. Like, I'm not a kid anymore. I am becoming an adult, and when I was a kid, I wanted nothing more than to be an adult, but now I want nothing more than to be a child again. And that hurts, because I know I can't be back and be a child. I know I can't go back and be a child ever again. I know there's going to be other good times, but sometimes I just wish I could hit the rewind button and just relive the past few years over and over and over again. Because these years, not in the sense of school, but in the sense of my age, like my mentality is the best that it's ever going to be right now, and I'm not ready to give that up.